guys, this is Power Forever, and I'm kind of doing a video update about what I've been thinking about making videos about. Stop scratching. I've been kind of in a spiritual slump lately. Like, I don't know. Every now and then I'll get something, like, I'll be excited about doing magic and stuff, and then other days it's just kind of like, I don't have the energy for it. I'm also kind of, I wouldn't say lost, but I'm just in what to learn. So next, what to get into as far as Wicca, for my spiritual path, my personal path, but because I have so many different directions. So instead, I've decided to go back to the basics, fundamentals of witchcraft, which is like going back basically to the elements. And like, I bought this book about developing your psyche or psychic, or I should probably go get it. It's about, like, the different ways of being psychic. I don't even like saying psychic because it's not even about being psychic. It's more about being, developing your intuition. Like, I figured out I'm an emotional intuitive. I predict things with my emotions, and which I've kind of noticed. I'm almost a physical intuitive too, so I was gonna probably develop that more too. What that means is there was physical intuitive, mental intuitive, emotional intuitive, and spiritual intuitive, and it's more of how we receive messages from the divine type thing. Like, whenever I walk into a room, I can kind of sense what the situation is, like how I should act, what people are probably going to talk about. Should I be overly funny? Should I be more mature? What should I talk about? What shouldn't I talk about? I mean, everybody does that, but that's how you use your emotional intuitive. Physical intuitive, I experienced this the other day where I thought I heard Mom's cell phone going off. Like, I seriously thought I heard it. I could hear the ringtone in my ear, like it was right here, and more coming from her purse, but I heard it just like you would any other ringtone, and it wasn't going off. And then I think not even a minute later, we were at Hobby Lobby. She rounded the corner and was in the middle of the aisle, and she was pulling out her phone because it was ringing, and so yeah, I'm reading that book. So I'm going to go back to developing my intuition, and really going in depth about the elements and God and Goddess, and kind of just going, like, okay, say I'm building a house and my house is spirituality. I basically just put down floorboards, like the basic floorboards. Now I need to go back, or like, okay, no, that was a bad analogy. Building a house of spirituality, you have to start with a great foundation. I basically have the bones of the foundation. Now I have to pour the cement and make it solid. Like, I was so into Wicca that I was like, okay, I need to know this, and this, and here's for beginners, here's for intermediates, and I know a general idea of everything there. Now I need to go back and really study and develop the basics, because I just kind of like, what's the next thing? I want to, know about it and know something about it, and that's what got me excited. And now I need to slow down, go back, and just really develop it. and so that's kind of what I'm focusing on. But I had a great idea and was like, hey, I'm going back to the basics. Why not document this and have all you guys come along for the ride? And just like, well, I'll go back to the basics type thing. Because I noticed that Charming Pixie Flora is not on YouTube anymore. And it was very sad because that's where I learned a lot of my stuff from. Just watching her earlier videos. It's just like, oh, you're so happy. I want to be like you. So because like the reason why I didn't put more videos on, one, is because I didn't want to do the beginner videos because there's like 20 other people. Like, even newbies are doing beginner videos now. And so I was like, I don't want to be another person to just be like, here's the same information that you can get from like 30 some odd other people from the internet. And I'm just spewing more facts that I found in a book. Instead, I want to just like find exercises and do the exercises and experience the exercises with you guys and kind of interact, and we'll all learn at the same time. And yeah, that was a very enthusiastic rant there. So I think I'm basically just gonna, the way I set up, sorry, that's really gross. The way I set up my Book of Shadows really is set up for from the beginning is where you should start when you're beginning Wicca type thing. Like, the first thing in there, besides my title page and my protection page, the first thing in there is the Wiccan Read. Like, this is what it's all about. This is what we believe. This is, what you should follow. And then after that is gods, goddesses, and elements. So, yeah, we're basically going to start there. And I'll probably do a video explaining what it means to me and what I think it generally means, the Wiccan Read, what it means. Because some people don't know. Some people take it too literally, too metaphorically, just all that stuff. And I have the complete version in my Book of Shadows, so we'll go off of that one. And then I'll talk about the divine and thinking about, like, how he and she influence us and, where to find them, which is everywhere. But I know that's a big concept. Like, I had a revelation the other day where I finally see trees as people, and I know that sounds really stupid.